Up a bit, bust down, but my wrist time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes, whipping around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert was the third quarterback taken in the last draft behind Joe Burrow, who went to Cincinnati, and Tua Tagovailoa, who went to Miami. What a career at Oregon. Capped it with a huge Rose Bowl win, not just with his arm, but with his legs as well. And the Chargers, they wanted to make sure they had their next guy in line after Phillip Rivers left the team. Many thought it would be Tyrod Taylor, but Justin Herbert beat him out and has become a starter as a rookie.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
To Hunter Henry.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Tackled by Ndamukong Suh. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Chargers first down.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up third.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Tampa Bay coming out along with a man who needs no introduction. The great Tom Brady.
If you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you have a chance to get Tom Brady, you take that opportunity, even though Jameis Winston is your quarterback last year, threw for over 5,100 yards, but he also threw 30 interceptions. Tom Brady threw just 8 in New England last season. They figured that can be the difference to get that team into the playoffs and maybe back to the Super Bowl.
Not much there, only a yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 42.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now left side on the swing pass. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Well, they try to swing it on left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it.
And this is taken in at the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Virgil Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so, because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much, maybe.
He was brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie. Murray fighting, lost the football. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Brady.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it?
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
When Hunter Henry entered the league, people were really looking for him to establish himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ability to run and catch and make plays in open space. But the biggest obstacle he's had is just staying on the field. Ended up missing all of 2018 due to injury. When he's right, he is one of the better tight ends and better targets in the AFC West.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flushed out right. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Chargers 13. Buccaneers nothing.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And here we go again with Tom Brady in Tampa's offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up 2nd down. at the 24-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
From the gun on third down, Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Derwin James with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Taking over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my friend.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The 20. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 17-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucks are able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. He oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called in. They called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the shotgun. Here's Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Second and 5.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5.
Yards to go.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Intended for Keenan Allen.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 20.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Brady.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They'll take over.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The Charger ball carrier.
2nd and 8.
And Dominican Zoo on the stop.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucks will get ready to go on offense. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And I guess right now, as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd and 2, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A gain of 5.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Herbert on first down now. Herbert has it knocked free. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will swell the lead to 16.
Chargers 23.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Michael Badgley to kick off.
So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
The quarterback forced out of bounds and sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
The tackle by
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up
here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
28-yard line.
Brady now to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
11-yard loss on the play.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them, and if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucks are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Devin White. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And the Bucks with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Brady going to bring the Bucks up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Brady's pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer 1st. On 1st down, Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Drew Tranquill. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Yard line.
And this is caught by Evans.
That's good.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
He was brought down by...
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 27, Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Complete to O.J. Howard.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
13.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucks have made this a 1-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Bradley Pinion to kick.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He completes it to Henry. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Chargers.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Charger ball carrier.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
46-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
It's Eckler again. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Levante David, the Bucks' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Melvin Ingram picks up his second sack of the afternoon. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. Third down here. The Bucks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Their own 40-yard.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard line.
Allen's got it complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the
I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year, 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances. In addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
At the Buccaneers.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 19.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Complete. It's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Badgley's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
26. Buccaneers 20.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So here's Brady and the Bucks. Down by 6. A minute 51 on the clock. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
O.J. Howard.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Intended for Scotty Miller. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back to throw, Brady. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got get this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Bucks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. To throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. Brady to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski with 8 seconds remaining. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Gay is on for the point after. And they have got the lead.
It is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 27, Chargers 26. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bucs, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.